Songs. Those are her exact words. When 6 pallbearers put her down and laid her body in the ground, my eyes were wet, my face was very long. The pastor said, "Son, here you are. Won't you please take this guitar? Sing, dear departed granny, one last song." So this is what I sang. Babylona has a first name, D-A-R, Babylona. I'm just kidding. Death, death, devil, 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 evil, 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 evil song. Hell, you know that's how I get along. The world is full of tragedy, so how can it be wrong? Singing death, 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 devil, devil, evil, evil songs. Shopping at Hot Topic, and I was walking out the door when 2 dumb jocks came up to me. They said, "Hey fag, it ain't Halloween," and they kicked my lipstick to the floor. And I sang death, death, devil, 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 evil, 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 evil songs. Hell, you know that's how I get along. So how can it be wrong? Singing death, 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 devil, devil, evil, evil songs. I love the way your beard jiggles when you dance. And also your beard. Oh, I fucked myself up now. Too busy staring at your breasts. I went down to church on Sunday. I sat up front in a pew. The priest said, "Jesus and Mary too, son, what the devil's got into you?" "Why, you, Father Riley." "Get up and sing a hymn or two." And I sang death, death, devil, 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 evil, 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 evil songs. Hell, you know that's how I get along. The world's full of hypocrisy, so how can it be wrong? Singing death, 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 devil, devil, evil, evil songs. I was invited to the White House, which I hear is near here. I was invited to the White House. The president pulled me aside, the last one. He said, "Son, sing us a song of peace for those evildoers in the Middle East." I rolled my eyes and picked this rhyme. I sang death, death, devil, 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 evil, 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 evil songs. Hell, you know that's how I get along. The world is full of W's, so how can it be wrong? Singing death, 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 devil, devil, evil, evil songs. Thank God he's gone. Well, then I died, went to hell. I could tell right away by the awful smell that this was clearly not the pearly gates. The devil said, "Come here, young man. My wife and I are your biggest fans." So naturally I felt I had it made. Well, then he reached into an iron chest and he picked the tool that he felt was best. And then he jabbed me in the schlong with a pitchfork that had sharpened prongs. He turned to me and winked and sang this song. He sang death, death, devil, 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 evil, 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 evil songs. Hell, you know that's how we get along. I find your song hilarious, but now your soul's precarious. Singing your death, 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 devil, devil, evil, evil songs. Welcome to hell, kid. Enjoy the several gallons of beer that you'll get to drink if Slash doesn't get to the first. Death, death, devil, 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 evil, 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 evil songs. Oh, you know that's how we get along. The world is full of sinners, so how can it be wrong? Singing death, 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 devil, devil, evil, evil song. Thank you very much. That was a little bit of rebellion there. Yeah, that's what you can expect tonight. Some fucking rock and roll. That's right. Watch it. You know what? Fuck it. Watch it.
I wasn't gonna do this, but what the fuck?
Stage diving. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty lame. Okay. I'm gonna do a song I never do because people hate that. I'd like to dedicate this song to the man who's been living downstairs from me. He's a jazz guitarist. Now, I don't know if you know what that means, but let me tell you, if you don't know what jazz guitar playing sounds like, it doesn't sound anything like what I'm doing right now. Because what I'm doing right now has some sort of structure and rhythm. As far as I can tell, his job is to play only the wrong notes. This guy plays for fucking hours. So while this song was written about the guy who lived upstairs from me, it's now going to be about the guy downstairs. The guy upstairs is such a freak. For 5 years now I've had a leak. What does he do up there? All day long he sleeps all day, then he goes slash anything. All day long he sleeps all day. I can't remember the next line. Most intoxicated way. I love you. As far as I can tell, he juggles bowling balls, and he's not good at it. He moves his furniture, then at 6 a.m. he pulls out the vacuum cleaner to suck his room. The guy downstairs is also crazy. He spent some time in an institute. It did him not much good. He's off his medication and he starts screaming, Virgin Mary, you fucking alien. According to him, Jesus Christ smokes crack and other sundry things, but it's the man upstairs who pulls the strings, won't let me sleep. Please kill that man upstairs. If you ever love me, oh, do this one thing, won't you, sweetheart? Please murder that fuck upstairs. If you want to be my friend, you have to prove you mean it. I used to think that rent control was a good idea until I moved in here. Now I'm the only sucker paying more than $100 a room, and I'm surrounded by lunatics who don't even need a moon. But it's the man upstairs who pulls the strings, won't let me sleep. Please kill that man upstairs. If you ever love me, oh, do this one thing, won't you, sweetheart? Please murder that fuck upstairs. If you want to be my friend, you have to prove you mean teenage transvestite whores, but you know who is coming home, holding up his drunken stare. Jazz guitar solo, that beat, that boot, that boot, bubble, bubble, please kill that man upstairs. If you ever love me, you'll do this one thing, won't you, sweetheart? Please murder that fuck upstairs. If you want to be my friend, you'll help me get a good night's sleep. Cheers. Whoa!
Drink more.
Oh! I said rum and coke.
I told you it was a floater.
Oh. I'm going to be honest, I have a really bad cold. I'm kind of deathly ill. I should be home in bed. I thought maybe if I can make it through this show if I don't drink. I'm trying a different strategy. Maybe I can kill all of the germs in my body if I drink enough. I just played a show in San Francisco. This is a true story. It's so true, I wrote notes. I swear to God, I didn't want to forget this. Check this out. This is totally true. I played a show in San Francisco at a club called, I don't remember what it was called, Café du Nord. That's what it was called. And it was sponsored by a local cafe called Wicked Grounds. So now, when I arrived in San Francisco, the promoter said, you know, it would probably be a nice gesture if you were to go down to Wicked Grounds and introduce yourself and say, hey, thanks for sponsoring the show, etc., etc. So I said, all right, I've got some time to kill. So I get to San Francisco, I check into the hotel, and I walk down to Wicked Grounds. Now, what the guy hadn't told me was that Wicked Grounds is not just a cafe. It's a cafe/adult toy store. And they have seminars, you know, they teach, you know, rope bondage and, I don't know, enema giving or whatever the fuck it is people do in these places. And I'm not making this up, I swear to God. I walk in, and I walk up to the counter, and I'm just about to introduce myself and say, hi, my name's Voltaire, I'm playing tonight, just want to say thanks for sponsoring the show, thanks for flying me out. But before I have a chance to do this, the manager and the assistant manager are having a fight. So I'm standing there waiting for them to finish arguing. Now, apparently the argument was about the register. They've got a computerized register, and every time they program a code in, you get the wrong item. And this is why. This was so good, I wrote it. I was like, you can't write this shit. The assistant manager says, when I put in latte, you know what the code is for latte? L-A-T. I don't get the price for latte. I get the price for latex and leather care kit. I thought, that's kind of funny. And then he's like, well, you know, just don't worry about it. He's like, no. She said, no, there's more. We sell juniper berry soda. But when I put in the code for juniper berry soda, which is J-U-N, I don't get the price for juniper berry soda. I get junior dildo. So I thought it was kind of weird, like, all right. Junior and dildo just brings to mind guys with free puppies in the back of their van. But, Merry Christmas, I got you a junior dildo. When you grow up, I'll give you a man-sized one. All right.
Starter kit.
The manager says, look, it's not that big of a deal. She says, it is a big deal. Yesterday, somebody wanted a bagel with butter. You know what the code for butter is? It's B-U-T. You know what I get when I plug in butter? Butt plug. So, needless to say, the coffee tasted really weird in that place. It's not coffee! It's the remnant of the enema bag. All right. cuffalostomy? Well, anyway, I don't know what you'd have to put in to get this one, but I'm sure this must be in their computer system somewhere. I was alone, needed a date. I was taking a walk past the cemetery gate when I saw a sign that said for a good time. Take a left down at Tombstone number 8. Went through the gateway, and I'm pretty sure I saw some eyes peeking out of the sepulchre. I took a step into the tomb of a repute. That's where I met her, she's a zombie prostitute. La, da, 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 oh my God, you guys sound like Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I grabbed her left breast and I'm pretty sure I tore it. I said go down, but she didn't have the stomach for it. But she fell out and her tongue fell out the food. But all in all, she was a rotten kind of cute. Well, I was tense, it was plain to see. A sort of rigor mortis was coming over me. I didn't want to see it, but I just had to believe it. Yup, I had a stiffy fold of stiff in front of me. La, da, 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 da. Thank you so much for singing along. I greatly appreciate it. For those of you who do not sing along, I just want to point out that this song, the chorus, only has one word. That word is one syllable long, and that syllable is duh. I think you can handle it. Well, now I'm falling apart from my head down to my toes. I don't know which of my organs is the next to go. I've been such a sleaze and she gave me the disease. Wouldn't you know now I'm a zombie gigolo? I took my first client on a date. We took a walk to the cemetery gate. I got under her slip, but then I heard a rip. I pulled it out and I said, oh, totally! That's so fucked up. The same thing. Oh shit. Baby, pick your chest. Sing it. Morally, I'm destitute in the tomb of a repute. She's a rotten kind of cute for a zombie prostitute. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Those of you, you know what, actually, raise your hand if you actually still are on MySpace. I just want to say thank you all for coming, both of you. Okay, so what about, are any of you follow my antics on Facebook? Okay. Do any of you receive, better yet, my personal monthly newsletter? Oh, you don't know about this? Oh yeah, nude photos. Every month. Not of me, obviously.
Oh my God, it's amazing!
You need that shit. Yes, you do. Okay, well, shit, I made a little e-list over there, so when you get a chance, go write your email address, and I will send you monthly nude photos. Not of me. In any case, the reason I bring it up is because those of you who do either follow my Facebook, MySpace, face page, my book, or my personal e-list, which comes from a little evil teddy bear called Deddy, by the way, then you would probably already know that I put out 2 records this year. Both of them came out September 3rd, and one of them is a country album. Yes, that is exactly the right response. Yes, maybe not necessarily oi, unless you're an 80-year-old Jewish man or an 18-year-old punk rocker. Strange how that works. However, when I tour the country and I tell people in the beginning, my next record will be a country album, I got just booed. Just boo. Look, you know what? Let's recreate that moment, shall we? My next record will be a country album. Oh, yeah, all right. Well, that's kind of how it was like. But I'll tell you something. Yeah, the great big convoy. It's a major key, isn't it? There we go. We got a great big calm over there tonight. We got a great big calm over and it's a wonderful night. This is why people should never yell stupid shit out at shows. Okay. In any case, the point of the story is that the reason that, you know, it does seem like a really fucking terrible idea is because I spent the better part of my adult life saying that I hate country. And then about a year and a half ago, I was in a karaoke bar with my wife, and somebody chose a song to sing, and when they started singing, I thought, I love this song. It was a song from my childhood I had forgotten all about called Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash. Well, that was followed by a Hank Williams song, and it was followed by a Buck Owens song, and Merle Haggard, and Willie Nelson, and Kenny Rogers, and by the end of the night, I was thinking, I don't hate country, I hate what country's become. So in my intoxication, forgive me please, in my intoxication I thought, wouldn't it be amazing if I made like an old school country record like that could have come out like 40 years ago? And when I woke up the next day and the alcohol had evaporated, I still thought it was a good idea. So I started making that record, and I can't even begin to fucking tell you, fastest record I ever wrote. I wasn't trying, I wasn't working at it, but the songs just came, and towards the end of it I realized why. And that is that country, really at the heart of it, is snarky, it's dark, it's bitter, it's funny, and it's always about the truth. And I was like, oh my God, and it's about storytelling, really. I was like, this is what I've always done, except with zombies. So, I made a zombie-less, an almost entirely zombie-less country record. Almost entirely, I think there might be one in track 6. But this is the title track, and I would like to dedicate this song to everyone here who grew up in a small town.